Okay, so as a colleague of mine would say, the hardest aspect of learning mathematics is actually the English itself. And here at We Still Learn, you will be talking with your instructor of the language arts. Yes, so we're going to be doing that right now.
Okay, so as was said a while ago, so much of math and so much of everything comes back to English. For example, the word volume. We need to know what the word volume means. Also, the volume of a rectangular. We need to know what a rectangular is. And from primary or prep school to high school, we should have learned that by now. Okay? A block of wood. Because some people would think a block is like the block that you use when you're making a building or so on. A block of wood. Why a block of wood? Right? And of course now we have to look at the length. Now sometimes we get the length mixed up because, for example, instead of, sometimes when we should use height, we're using length and so on. For example, are you tall? Her hair isn't tall, it really is long. Well, sometimes with black people, our hair really is tall. But many times when we're talking about length, it's long. And the width, what's the width? How fat am I? What's my width? Right? That's looking at how wide I am. Okay? So when we think of width, we think of wide. Okay? What is the height of the block of wood? And again, when we're looking at the height, is the block of wood down there? Or is it higher, coming up here? Is my brother short? Or, well, I was going to say tall, it can be tall, but if you're looking at his height, then you could say maybe there is somebody who has medium height as to somebody who is really high up there. Or that window up there, that's pretty high. So if you get to it, that's pretty high. So when we talk about height, we're looking at how far up we have to go to a particular person or thing, rather than just so when we're talking about height, that's what we're talking about. Okay? And as they say, with the block of wood, so once you hear height and the block of wood, it means that it's a piece of wood, a block of wood. You're counting the wood going up. And so each time the wood gets higher and higher. The block of wood, it gets higher and higher. So once, I certainly am not a math person, but I do realize that we need to understand the meanings of words so that we can understand almost anything, any subject.